work we have to do still, and my very first question to every Francesco. No capisce, doesn't feel, okay. So, and my very first question to all of you is, if it wouldn't be automatically that you are already in the grand final, how would you feel in that case, and do you think you will pass? Well, taking into account that you already know who are your competitors and you know all the performers from this year, okay? So we're moving from the first country to the United Kingdom. Alma, please.
Hi everyone. I think I would be very much more stressed knowing that I have to go through the semi-finals. And what if I had to do it? Would I be in the final? I hope. I mean, if I say yes, it would sound really pretentious. If I say no, it would sound like I don't believe in my song. So I think I would say, hopefully.
Okay. Nice answer. Thank you so much. Germany. One more thing, guys. If you would love just to press the button, don't do it, because in this case you switch off the microphone, so you just can move it but not pressing the buttons, okay? Germany, Lavina, please.
Hello everyone as well. Yeah, so, well, even watching the semi-finals, I got actually like a bit nervous. I was like, oh my god, this is so nervous to know which 10 acts, you know, go through to the final. So I think I would have been, yeah, very nervous. So I have lots of respect for the people who go through this situation twice. But obviously we're lucky to be in the top 5, in the big 5. Big 5. Top 5 would be amazing, you know. Yeah, but of course I would have also hoped to get through the semi-finals and be in the final. Yeah.
Francesco Cavalli, what are you?
I speak in Italian, sorry. Ma io logicamente se avessi dovuto affrontare le semifinali probabilmente non sarei così sorridente come in questo momento e scherzoso da tipico italiano. Considero logicamente il fatto di essere nei Big Five come un grandissimo privilegio e logicamente avrei sperato di aver avuto la forza di poter superarle. Però grazie ringrazio in realtà per essere in questa posizione.
It feels that of course if he had been in the semi-finals he would have been way more stressed than he is now and probably less joyful as it has been this week, and he considered it to be as a Big 5 and going directly to the final a big privilege, and he's honored that he has been granted this kind of privilege. So basically that's it. And of course, if he had been through the semi-final, he hoped that he would have passed through them.
Nice, thank you so much. Okay, Spain.
Hey, hi everyone.
What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, we are so lucky to be in the grand final. I was in the first semi-final in the green room watching my friends enjoying the show, and I was able to see in their faces, and I was feeling lucky not to be there because they were really nervous. And yeah, if I wouldn't be in the final for sure, I hope so. I will get through it, and yeah, I think so.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Женя, Ukraine, please.
Доброго вечора, напевно, що я всім нашим. Я не знаю, чесно, як я б себе почував, якщо б я брав з хлопцями участь у півфіналі, але я точно знаю, що можу подякувати і хочу подякувати Джамалі за те, що вона зробила так, що мої нерви збережені і ми автоматично потрапляємо в фінал. Ну і друге, якщо б ми брали участь або в одному полуфіналі, або в іншому, ми менше танцювали і більше нервувалися, а так ми постійно танцювали під інших учасників.
So first of all, thanks everyone who came here. Good evening. And I would like to thank Jamala for bringing Eurovision Song Contest to Ukraine and due to whom I qualified automatically to the grand final, and thanks to her, I feel less stressed and nervous being qualified directly to the final. And if we if we took part in any semi-finals, we would have danced less because of being very nervous, and being qualified automatically to the final, we are dancing more than nervous.
Great, thank you so much. So moving to the United Kingdom, Lucy, what do you want to say?
Hello. I would have freaked out. I think I would have been very, very nervous. It's amazing how when you do these things in all of the acts that were through the semi-finals, we've made friends with those guys, and it's really tough to watch them, you know, feel let down and go home. But we did do, in the national final in the UK, we did a jury vote and a public vote. So I totally felt their pain watching those semi-finals. But yeah, it definitely feels good to be sat here.
Great, so I'm happy that you're happy feeling like this. And should we move on with the questions from the floor, please? Right now, Yes Radio International, please. I guess they are going to...
Radio International, JP speaking. My question is to Alma from France. You finished in Eurovision 2017, being the last number on the list. Would you rather have started the contest? And how do you gonna be calming your nerves waiting for the other 25 countries to sing?
I'm very happy to finish the contest because this is probably superstitious, but I feel like, you know, Marie-Myriam finished the thing as well, so it's like a nice tribute. And for me, it's very nice to be able to see all my friends going first, and I'm just going to enjoy the show, try not to get the pressure get to me, because I see, sorry, all of them. It's going to be a bit complicated, maybe. I'll just try to relax and enjoy the show as if I were in front of the TV. And I'm going to take all the energy that I feel from them and use it to explode at the end of the show, hopefully.
Great, thank you for your receipt. Okay, yes, Alistair, please, and then Ireland.
Hi, Alistair Birch from
SBS.
It doesn't matter, it's late. Francesca, my question is for you and your team. I've rewatched all the press conferences, and there's one thing I don't get about your song. Perhaps you can explain in 2 or 3 simple sentences the essential message of your song. What's it about? I still don't get it.
About Cherkassy.
L'unico modo che in cui posso spiegare brevemente il significato di Centralis Karma è quello che è una proposta a ragionare sul nostro modo di vivere contemporaneo e rivalutare le nostre vite, per cercare di vivere in un modo un po' più profondo e meno superficiale.
It is basically the only way I could sum up the meaning of Centralis Karma is by saying that it is a message to rethink the way we live, which sometimes is superficial, and to go deeper into the meaning of our lives and rethink our way of living. So basically that is the overall message of the song.
Okay, thank you for your message. Yes, Ireland, please, you're going to be the next.
Hi, Eugene Malerchuk from Radio International. This is a question to everyone. So the final is tomorrow. How does it feel to finally be here? And also, how does it feel to share the table, all of you together, the Big Five and the host country, Ukraine?
Should we start from the very first?
Can we start actually with the United Kingdom, because they were last time?
Okay, thank you.
It feels amazing. It's quite a relief to finally be here. It's been such a build-up. Our national finals in January, and that feels like years ago now. So to finally be here, and well, it really starts tonight, doesn't it? So it's nerve-wracking and it's exciting, but it's definitely a relief. And to share this stage with these guys is pretty special, actually. They're all really cool, all really great songs, and I'm really happy to be a part of it.
Okay, thank you so much. Do we have more opinions on that? All of them. Okay, yeah.
Дякую за питання. По-перше, я почуваюся дуже гордим за те, що ми можемо достойно приймати Євробачення в нашій країні. Я на початку хотів подякувати хлопцям, які зараз знаходяться на Сході і боронять нас від того, що ми могли проводити такі конкурси. Ну а по-друге, в мене нещодавно народився маленький син, я вже не бачив його 5 днів. Я хочу повернутися в понеділок додому і бути зі своєю родиною, тож я чекаю, коли знову побачу свого малюка.
So first of all, I feel very proud that Ukraine hosts the Eurovision Song Contest at such a high level. Second, I want to thank those guys who are fighting on the east of Ukraine to protect us and make the organization safe. And third, I have a small son who I haven't seen for 5 days. And after the show, I want to come back to my family and spend time with them.
Yeah, it's sad and exciting at the same time. Exciting because tomorrow is the day, and sad because, you know, it's ending. And I had a really good time here in Eurovision. I feel so lucky to live this experience. And I'm so lucky also to share this table with these amazing artists. And hope this wouldn't be the last 2 days I see them. Hope to see them soon again.
Thank you so much. Italy?
It's my time.
Yes.
Io sono logicamente molto contento di poter finalmente esibirmi completamente, insomma, per tutta la canzone, facendo la performance live, di condividere il palco con tanti altri artisti con i quali c'è stato veramente un'atmosfera di condivisione, non di competizione in questi giorni. E poi io ho avuto una grande sorpresa quando ho scoperto che il mio numero di performance era il numero 9, perché per me ha un valore particolare.
He's very happy that finally the moment has arrived to share his music and to finally perform on stage and perform the full version of Occidentali Karma to the greatest public. And of course, to share this kind of emotion with all the fellow artists that we're going to be with him, because what he realized in these days of rehearsal and of staying here in Ukraine is that really the feeling. The meaning of Eurovision has been a lot of feeling of sharing experience. And then after that, he's extremely happy about his number of slots in the performing artist, because 9 has a very special meaning for him. So he's extremely happy about it.
Thank you so much. Germany, Lina.
Well, so I'm obviously really excited for tomorrow, and that the day has actually come. It's been, you know, all this time when you prepare for this one big moment, and it's very exciting. It's actually come to it, but also, yeah, a bit sad. It will probably feel really weird when we're all finished tomorrow, and then you've been in this bubble, which has been so much fun, and I've met so many great people, and you know, it's been a really great experience. So I think. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit weird as well to leave again, but I'm very excited to be on the stage, and it's such an honor. And obviously sitting here with everyone, it's a lot of fun. You know, I met everyone personally, and it's so many nice people. I hopefully also friends that will, you know, friendships that will last a bit longer than just this Eurovision time.
So nice of you. That's true. I will miss you guys too. Right, Salma.
Well, they actually said a lot, but I just wanted to add that for us, okay, we didn't go through the semifinals. It's very good, but we haven't been in front of a public yet. So this is what scares me and excites me the most as well for tomorrow night, to just have a moment of real, like, did they like my song? Because this is a competition, this is a show, and seeing how the public reacts is why we're doing this as well. So I'm excited about this too.
Well, no one knows, but I can tell you for sure that they are very hospitable and they love all of you. Yes, Israel, please, over there, it's your turn, yes? Could you please stand up so the guys with the microphone can see you?
Hey, Buran Alcı, Media President of the Eurovision Dream in Turkey. My question to Mr. Gabbani. You fell to second on odds today after a long time. What do you think about it?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Could you please repeat to whom the question is addressed?
My question for Mr. Gabbani.
Okay.
You fell to second on odds today after a long time. What do you think about it? Grazie.
Ti ringrazio per avermi dato questa notizia perché non lo sapevo ancora e in realtà per me è una bellissima notizia perché sicuramente mi farà vivere la finale di domani con molta più spontaneità e meno responsabilità sulle spalle.
First of all, he would like to thank you for this news because he didn't know about that. And from a perspective of head of delegation, thank you as well for putting this pressure on us. But he says that in the end he's very happy about that because this will motivate him much more to do better and to leave with less pressure and more spontaneity tomorrow night.
Great, thank you so much. So, moving guests with the grey jacket and there's something
Thank you.
black.
Hi, Manuel from EurovisionSong.com. This question is for Anna Bordad, head of delegation of TVE, Spain Solution. The Eurovision brand have a crisis in Spain because of bad results in the last decade and a questionable national final this year. So, is Spain Solution taking care enough the Eurovision Song Contest brand? And in this situation, what are the expectations about the viewers for tomorrow? Thank you so much.
Normal selection process in Spain. We have a jury and we have a televoting 50-50. We had a winner, Manel. We have a notary for all the process. So we have a good artist now. We move forward and we are expecting big results for Manel tomorrow.
Hi, Alistair from Eurofile. I have a question for the UK delegation, a little bit of fun. I looked at the TV Times tomorrow and I see that talent of the Eurovision is scheduled against Britain's Got Talent. Is this the referendum all over again? And how would you like the British public to vote with their remote controls on Saturday?
The last few years we've been scheduled against Britain's Got Talent, and luckily that's a much shorter programme than Eurovision, so as the evening wears on, everybody gathers around the Eurovision Song Contest in the UK. There's about 9 million people watching the Song Contest in the last hour, so hopefully we'll have a good, healthy audience again tomorrow night. The British public loves Eurovision, so and so do we.
The next question, yes, lady with the floral blues, please, and then you in the second row.
Hi, I'm Claudia from Germany, and I have a question to Italy. Everybody thinks that you will win the Eurovision Song Contest. Are you annoyed?
Right now, no.
Well, at least here, like 10 people think that. Hey.
Are you annoyed by this? How do you deal with it? And does it put a lot of pressure on you for tomorrow? How will you spend the night with this thought that everybody thinks you will win?
Non vorrei essere scortese con te, però in realtà la pressione più grossa di questo fatto per me ha comportato il fatto di dover tutte le volte rispondere a questa domanda, ma in realtà io mi sono approcciato all'Eurovision veramente con l'idea di vivere una bella avventura e condividere la mia musica. Non penso, veramente, lo dico molto sinceramente, non penso esclusivamente alla vittoria, quindi in realtà sono abbastanza tranquillo.
Without any offense, basically the biggest pressure that he has been living so far about this is been asked this question like a zillion times. But besides that, and he feels very, he wants to be very honest about this. he embraced this experience in Eurovision really with the aim of living a great adventure and not necessarily thinking about the first place or the second place or whatever it comes.
Thank you so much. That's gentleman in the second row, and then you over there, please.
Hello everybody, I'm Sebastian from Destination Eurovision Poland. First of all, it's a joy to see you, all of you, right here, right now, because I never liked the top 5 and host songs as much as I like this year. I have a question, because as you said, Eurovision is not end of the world. You are friends after the Eurovision also. So are you really considering some bigger music project with all of you, or maybe smaller ones, for example, Alma with Beautiful Lucy, or Francesco rocking out with All Torvald?
I mean, that would be amazing. This is not like a project for now because we first have to go through the final of Eurovision, and then the Sunday is going to be a whole new world for us, I think, because we've been preparing for this, I don't know for you guys, but for now 3 months every day, and we eat Eurovision, we sleep Eurovision. So what's coming next? I know I have an album that came out. It's called My Poem, and you can find it on every. And I mean, that would be amazing to actually work together, but this is like another step. But I'm not against it, and that was great.
Okay, thank you so much. Do we have any answers on that question? Yes, please.
Дякую за питання. На щастя, так сталося, що більшість людей, які приїхали до нас в країну, оскільки ми сторона, яка приймає наших гостей, вони, дякую всім вам за те, що запрошуєте нас в свої країни. Я, наприклад, собі розбудив вже недорогий відпочинок в Іспанії, у Франції, в Італії, вони всі нас запрошують, так що, якщо комусь потрібні якісь знижки на відпочинок, то ми зі всіма делегаціями можемо домовитись. І запрошуємо вас, звичайно.
Thanks to all delegation, all people who came to Ukraine and vice versa. We are happy to be invited abroad. For example, during my pre-Eurovision Song Contest promotional tours, I get made friends with representatives of Spain and Italy and so on and so forth, and they just invited me to have a rest there with a big discounts. So the rest with a big discount.
Thank you so much. So, do you have to live? Yes? Yes. I would love to give a warm applause to France once again. Unfortunately, at this very moment, we
had makeup 30 minutes ago and we didn't have another schedule for us, so
we can't survive without you.
Thank you so much.
6 minutes, but your tomorrow's performance without makeup. Yes?